Hey you guys, hey, I hope y'all can hear me okay. I'm outside, it's raining, so I hope y'all can hear me okay, and it's a little dark because it's nighttime. I had to share this message real quick. God was saying nothing has changed, okay? Nothing has changed, okay? And how God was showing me this, it was two different messages, and I pray that, you'll understand it, whoever it's for. But he said that is not your promised land. This is a word I shared last year around this time, towards the end of February last year. This is the word he gave me, and it's repeating, but there's more to it. Okay, so he said that is not your promised land, and nothing has changed. Okay, and so how God was showing me this is some of y'all have had some type of comfort recently, right? Some of y'all have been experiencing like some type of increased comfort, right? To where the situation you've been in is getting a little better. It's a little bit more comfortable than it was before, okay? That's for some people. And since it's been getting a little bit more comfortable, you may feel like you can get a little bit more comfortable. But God's still saying that don't get comfortable there. That is still not your promised land, okay? Nothing has changed for the people that's for. And then another group of people, some of y'all have been experiencing Lord have mercy. It's been a little confusing because some of the people God has separated you from, they're acting nicer. They're acting nicer than normal. They're acting nicer than usual. They're treating you the way they should have always treated you, but nothing has changed, okay? Jesus is Lord. The message is nothing has changed, okay? God is still calling you to separate from that person. You still have to keep boundaries. You still cannot allow them back in. If this is somebody that God has separated you from, I don't care how nice they are. I don't care how many nice things they do for you. I don't care what they're saying. I don't care how they looking. If God has separated you from them, nothing has changed, okay? That's what he said. Nothing has changed. Jesus is Lord. So many of y'all are on fertile ground. Y'all are on fertile ground. It's about to bust open. Keep obeying God. Your obedience is fertilizer. It's fertilizer. Obedience brings the reward. Continue to have tunnel vision. Y'all have to understand the enemy is nervous. When you surrender to God and you walk in your purpose and you obey him and you stay in step with him, the enemy gets scared. He get real scared because you're about to walk into the power and authority that God has given you. When you live a righteous life, when you live for God, when you live for King Jesus, the enemy gets scared, and he should be, right? Because we is created to trample on serpents' heads, you guys. And so many of y'all are growing. So many of y'all are discovering the truth. God has been exposing so many lies. So many of y'all are discovering who y'all are, who God created you to be. A lot of times, first, God will remove the lies. He exposes all the lies so he can pour truth into you, because it's hard to accept truth if you've already accepted a lie. So first, the lie has to be exposed, and then God can reveal the truth, right? So God has been taking a lot of y'all through that process. And it's not even God revealing the truth, because for some of us, God has been revealing the truth, but we've had a hard time accepting it because we've been surrounded by so many lies and so many liars, okay? Jesus is Lord. So I've been talking to y'all a lot about the separation process because it's heavily in season, and God is bringing it to a close for a lot of people. And because y'all are literally sitting right in front of a breakthrough, your lives are about to change. You're about to be everything God created you to be. Some of y'all have just barely scratched the surface of your identity, right? And God is about to take you further in him and deeper in him, right? Jesus is Lord. Y'all are coming out of hiding. All this is happening. The enemy is scared. So he's throwing every single tactic he has right now. He's using every little weapon he has. And a lot of the people God has separated you from, a lot of them carry monitoring spirits. A lot of them, the enemy has access to their lives. So he uses them, okay? These are people he used to cause you to doubt yourself. He used to keep you as far away from your purpose as possible, okay? Y'all, and that could be a whole nother message, but the bottom line is, I just want to stay on topic because I want to make sure that y'all get this message. God said nothing has changed, okay? And some of y'all also, you may have found yourself in a vulnerable position, right? Because we've been going through a lot. You may have found yourself in a vulnerable position, and maybe somebody God separated you from showed you an act of kindness. They saw your your vulnerable position and they showed up and they normally don't show up, and it's causing you some confusion. But God said nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. That person has not changed. They are still the same, and the enemy wants a way in. God said nothing has changed. Keep your boundaries. Keep the door shut. Don't you let them back in. Don't you give them a foothold. Jesus is Lord. Nothing has changed. Okay, you guys? Once God shuts the door, keep it shut. Okay? And if you accidentally, say you found yourself in a vulnerable position and you, because, man, the enemy is sneaky. He is so sneaky, and he crafty. He don't have nothing better to do. But say, some boundaries were crossed, just put them right back up immediately. Put them right back up immediately. Okay, y'all? God says nothing has changed. If you've experienced some comfort, it's temporary comfort. If you experience some comfort in a place that God has called you out of, it could be a church, it could be a home, wherever it is. If you experience some temporary comfort there, God said nothing has changed. Do not get comfortable there. That is not your promised land. This is for people. Let me make sure I say this so I could be very clear. Everyone, I'm praying y'all have a relationship with God for yourselves so you could take this back to God in prayer. But this is for people who God has called you to leave from a certain environment. It could be from the home you're in. It could be from the church you're in. It could be from the job you're in. He's called you from it to leave from there. But recently you may have experienced some type of comfort there. And, it feels good. And you wonder if you could stay a little longer. God was saying nothing has changed, okay? It's a temporary comfort to help because he knows you've been tired. He knows it's been hard, but nothing has changed. That is still not your promised land, okay? And for those, again, I just got to say this one last time. People God has separated you from, they are coming back acting nice. God is saying nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. They are still not allowed to be in your life. They are still not allowed to cross those boundaries. The doors still need to stay closed. Even if they did something nice for you, thank you so much. The doors stay closed, okay? Nothing has changed. Jesus is Lord, y'all. We are walking into brand new territory. Get excited. The time for mourning is up. Jesus is Lord. We should be laughing, worshiping, praising God in advance. I don't care what your situation looks like right now. It is not going to stay like that. If you have surrendered your life to God, if you're walking in obedience with him, you're not perfect, right? But you're walking with him. You're in step with him. Stay with him, okay? Nothing has changed. He still has better for you. He's calling you out of these places because he has better for you. He's taking you somewhere better. He's bringing better relationships around that with people who know how to treat you, who can pour into you and not constantly just take. Right? He's taking you somewhere. He's going to replace all these things and places with better. These things, places, and people with better. Okay? All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be encouraged. God said nothing has changed. All right? I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry it's really dark over here, but I had to pull over and add this so I didn't forget. The way God showed me this too was some of y'all are dealing with narcissists. That's in the example that he gave me. So with a narcissist, they really, really hate to lose control. And some of them can sense that they're losing control. They can sense that they don't affect you the same way they used to. They can sense you're leaving, right? Some of these people you may have stopped talking to over and over and over again, but it's like you always let them come back, or they don't take it seriously or whatever. So some of them can truly sense it and it's bothering them. So whatever act of kindness they're doing, it's just a way to pull you back in and get access, okay? But that was the example that God showed me. So I just wanted to share it with you guys because God says some of y'all are literally dealing with narcissists who can literally sense they're losing control, and they can sense that you're leaving. They can sense that you're gone for real this time. So these attempts, it's really the spirits that's in them or whatever that they need to be delivered from. They know for sure that you about to go because they know you're God's child. So, and they've been using those particular vessels to get at you. So they know for sure you're about to go. But anyways, that's how God was showing it to me. They can sense it, right? They can sense what God is doing in your life. And long story short, you guys, they're doing these acts of kindness to pull you back in. And it's not because they just love you and care about you like that. It's because it's like you, for the people this is for, you're like an energy supply to them. They can't afford for you to go away. They can't afford to let you go. Some of them have been covered, like, because you're literally like an energy supply to them, right? You are a blessing in their life, whether they want to admit it or not. They may never admit it, but deep down inside, they know it. And whatever spirit is in them, like I said, they know it. They know it. So that's what's going on for some people as well. I just had to get back on here and share that example because God was literally giving me that example of a narcissist that's coming back around, playing nice, doing things they don't normally do, being kind. You're seeing a different side of them. Like, this is what I always wanted. Where has this always been? Nothing has changed. Jesus is Lord. God is still saying nothing has changed. It's not that they care. It's not that, they learn to love better. It's the fear of losing you. It's the fear of you losing their energy supply. A lot of these people drain y'all. They drain us the way God was showing it to me. And so God just wanted to send this confirmation for you guys so you don't open that door. And if you have, you closed it. You close it back immediately and continue to have boundaries no matter the situation, no matter if they do you a favor, no matter or if they're being nice, no matter what it looks like. Nothing has changed, okay? I love y'all so much, and I believe that was it. And y'all be blessed.